HOA community homes or no HOA homes? That is the question. When you're looking into what type of property, an area, or community to move into, this is a question that will most likely come up along the way, and it definitely is something to consider when you are looking for certain aspects for your lifestyle.
Hi, and welcome back to this week's Did You Know Real Talk with Nina and Christine, where we'll be going over some basic differences between properties and HOAs versus not, because each comes with its own list of pros and cons that will vary depending on your preferences.
So consider the type of lifestyle you have. Are you comfortable handling the maintenance that comes with a non-HOA home, or would you prefer an HOA community where general exterior maintenance may be handled for you?
Now, we'll talk about maintenance in a minute, but that does segue into this because one of the things that you need to look at is the difference in the types of bills. So with an HOA, you're usually paying dues, which could be monthly or yearly, on top of your mortgage, taxes, insurance, and utilities. And those dues may help cover things like landscaping, exterior maintenance, and any amenity upkeep, depending on what the association includes. But it also could mean that your individual bills might be a little bit lower.
Right. And this is where, buyers really need to read the details. HOA dues can be convenient because they do bundle certain services together, but they are still a fixed cost. And besides regular dues, some communities may charge special assessments when a major repair or improvement is needed and the association does not have enough reserve funds set aside.
Now, if you buy a non-HOA home, you obviously have no association fee, right? You're going to be completely responsible for your own maintenance, any repairs, minor or major, any landscaping, or any improvements you want to do to your property.
And that is such an important point. A non-HOA home may give you more control over when and how you spend money, but you also have to plan for unexpected, repairs on your own. If the fence needs replacing, the driveway needs work, or landscaping gets away from you, there is no association stepping in to manage that on your behalf.
Now, let's talk about the rules, because this is usually where people have strong opinions. In New Jersey, HOA governing documents are typically referred to as bylaws, the rules and regulations, and each association has a master deed. And these can cover things like exterior paint colors, parking, fencing, sheds, signs, holiday decorations, and sometimes even what types of vehicles can be parked in the driveway. This is probably also going to dictate your trash and recycling. It could be private, it could be a dumpster, and the types of mailboxes you have, which may seem small, but it's all important, right? It could be a cluster, or it could mandate being attached to your house.
For some homeowners, that structure is a positive thing. They like knowing the neighborhood will have a consistent look and that there are standards everyone is expected to follow. For others, it can feel too restrictive, especially if they want to personalize their home, park a work truck, or keep a boat or RV, or make changes without asking for approval.
Now, with a non-HOA property, right, this doesn't apply. You're going to follow your local municipal laws and zoning rules. But this is what you want if you're someone who wants to express your own personal style. And this could be through, gardening and landscaping, or just, the paint colors on your house and door.
Exactly. Now, then there is a lifestyle side. HOA communities can be attractive to buyers who want convenience and built-in amenities. A pool, clubhouse, playground, walking paths, fitness room, or community events can make the neighborhood feel more special and social and easier to enjoy without having to leave the community.
Now, please note that not all communities are going to have amenities. Some have little to none, and it's important to look at what a neighborhood has to offer before you buy, not just assume. However, this type of community can really be a draw to those who feel more comfortable with neighbors who are close by, and for those who can't and or don't want to handle their maintenance, right? If the HOA handles lawn care, snow removal, things like that we mentioned, that is a bonus that frees up your time and, keeps you from labor-intensive tasks. So again, find out before you buy, though, right? Because each association coverage is going to vary.
Non-HOA neighborhoods, though, may appeal to more buyers who want more privacy, flexibility, and independence. You may see more variety from house to house, and that can be part of the charm. One neighbor may have, garden, another may have a workshop, and another may have a camper or boat in the driveway.
Now, like any living situation, you're going to have little to no control over what your neighboring properties look like. If a neighbor lets their yard go, they park a broken down vehicle outside, or they just let their major exterior repairs go, your property is going to become less attractive by association. So if you're looking to uphold an aesthetic standard and you don't have the HOA to go to, right, because in an HOA you're going to go to them, and they're going to take care of this. If you have no HOA to go to, your recourse ranges from a conversation with a neighbor to possibly a complaint to your township or municipality.
So the real question is not just, is an HOA good or bad? It is, which type of property fits your lifestyle, budget, and personality better? Some buyers love the order, amenities, and shared maintenance, while others would rather have fewer rules, more privacy, and total control over their own property decisions.
You need to look beyond the listing photos and ask questions. If the house you like is in an HOA, look at the dues, the rules, the amenities, what the association covers, and ask about those special assessments, past and possibly upcoming. Attend the resident meetings, ask questions, and do your research. For a non-HOA home, think about your maintenance comfort level, your long-term repair budget, and how much flexibility you want.
At the end of the day, neither choice is automatically better. HOA communities can offer convenience, consistency, and amenities, while non-HOA homes can offer freedom, privacy, and personal control. The best choice is the one that supports how you actually want to live every day. Now, talking about these possibilities with a professional realtor can help you get some great insight on the topic while you're getting ready to start your house hunting. So drop a DM, or you can contact us right through our contact information I have up on the screen here. Me and Christine are always here to help.
So that's it for this week's Did You Know? Real Talk with Nina and Christine. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Do not forget to like, share, and follow, and have a wonderful day.
Bye.